tinter, and I have decided to make a YouTube channel about window tinting and my experiences and whatever else I want to make a video about. So today's video is going to be a Q&A video. I asked Facebook to send me some questions, and y'all sent me some questions, and hopefully I can answer all of them. I'm gonna answer them to the best of my abilities. So let's get into the video. If there are any new or aspiring window tinters that have tint questions, anything from running your own tint business to actual tint questions, drop them in the comments below. Please, I want to do a Q&A. That is the question. So this question is gonna be the first question I start off with, and is, did you tint as a side hustle first? What moment was it when you decided to open up shop? Yes, I did tint as a side hustle first. Oh, can you see? Alright, so did you tint as a side hustle first? Yes, I did tint as a side hustle first. So let me give you a background of how I got into window tinting. My father owns an auto glass business, and he has been doing auto glass window tint. Dad owns a glass shop, and he has been tinting windows my whole life. And window tint was pretty decent to learn to work at. So I just stuck with window tint because, I mean, if I mess up tint, I mess up tint versus me messing up somebody's car trying to fix their door or something like that. I started window tint. I put an ad on the marketplace that I tint windows. I started getting hit up. I eventually made my Facebook page and my Instagram page for my window tint. I started promoting myself on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of my so yeah, I hope I answered that question. When did you tint? Did you tint as a side hustle first? And what moment did you decide to open up shop? And for the record, when I started tinting windows, I don't tint outside. I don't tint under no tent. I tint inside of a garage. So when I first started, like I said, I was tinting at my dad's garage. Then I tinted at this other guy's garage, and then I ended up getting my own one-car garage that I rent out to tint out of. So I tint out of a one-car garage right now, which is very tiny and tight, and it's hard to do trucks in there. So I recommend, if you're gonna really do it, and you're gonna do the damn thing, you're gonna take it that serious, you wanna have like a full-blown shop, you wanna have employees, I recommend starting off, I don't know, I never tinted outside in a tent and all that, so I can't really say how that would go. I would recommend going the way I did, which is getting a one-car garage, because it works. I mean, somewhere you can work inside of, whether it's rain, hail, sleet, or snow, hot or cold, you're inside. And what moment was it that I decided to open up shop? I decided to open up shop when I started. What you mean? I guess when did I decide to stop doing it, like, and get a shop? Well, I've always been in the shop. Next question is from Mr. Bolden. How long did it take you to become so comfortable with your work you felt no anxiety while the customer was looking at their fresh tint work? I've been tinting for just over a year, 13 months. I taught myself to add the business to my already established detail business, and I have so much anxiety before a customer shows up. It's driving me crazy. It's very picky, and I'm very picky, and I produce great quality work. If I make a mistake, I fix it before the customer sees it, so they're getting my best every time. I also have a tinter who works for me. He's been tinting for about 2.5, 3 years. Between him and myself, we have gotten much faster, and I'm proud of what we've been able to do over the last 6 months together, but I cannot. How long does it take you to become comfortable with your work? How long it took me to become comfortable with my work? Well, like I said, when I was working at my father's shop, I was already accustomed to customers watching me work, customers being around while I work, and having to work in front of people and making it seem as though like everything is fine, nothing's going wrong, even though behind the scenes, everything is going wrong. It's straight haywire, this is wrong, this is messed up, that's broken, that's this, that. So I'm already like accustomed to doing that and making it look like nothing. As far as how I got comfortable with my work, I was trained by my father, who's been doing it for so long, that he's the type of coach that won't let you put out bad product, because one, it's in his name, and two, he just takes it that serious. Like, he's one of those people that you will not put out something in his name that he cannot stand behind. So he always instilled it into me when working. So I naturally, I want to say, like, just put out good work. Like, I just came into it doing it great because I was taught by someone who knows how to do it great, and they would not accept anything less than great. So I had to be great. Like, I had to do it right because I was not taught to do it any other way. So I was comfortable and confident in my work because I knew I was doing something, I was doing good. I knew how to do it. So that's how I got so confident. And as far as people watching me at the shop, we had big glass windows in the customer area that could see directly into the garage area where we were working. So I was always used to customers literally standing in the window with their arms folded watching you while you work. And I mean, some people are just interested, just curious because they've never seen a windshield be replaced. They've never seen windows be tinted before. They've never seen someone change a regulator before. So all this stuff is interesting to them and they watch it and they want to see you work because they're just curious how it gets done. Some people are just, really on their car and they just want to watch you and they looking for you to mess up. Some people do that. They do look for you to make a mistake on their car. And they want you to do a mistake on their car so you can maybe get some money. Maybe they get some money out of you. I don't know what their motives are when they're doing that, but I just be like, I don't pay them no attention because I know the quality of work that I do and I know what I'm doing. So I just focus on what I'm doing, making sure I do my job, and I don't get stressed out because I don't let these people stress me out. I know the type of work that I put out there, and if you like it, great. If you don't, hey, I mean, no hard feelings. That's me. I don't know. I'm just confident in my work. I'm confident that I do a good job. I know what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, it's not to your satisfaction. You literally can't please everyone. Like, you're not going to please everyone. Don't even try to please everyone. Just take it in stride. Take every day as a learning lesson. Do the best of your ability. Alright, how do you get started window tinting? Did you learn from someone or take a course? Like I said, I started tinting windows at my dad's shop, and I learned from somebody that was already skilled in window tinting, has over 2 decades worth of experience. So that's how I learned how to window tint. So I'm taught from someone / self-taught window tinting. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. I forgot to plug my OnlyFans. I do have an OnlyFans for how to tint windows. So if you would like to subscribe to my OnlyFans, click the link down below. Alright, how much profit should go to installers roughly? That's a good question. I don't have any employees, so how much profit should go to installers? It depends on where you live at, cost of living, all that, how much you charge. Whatever you think is fair. I would talk to your installers to see how they feel. If you got people that work for you, you want to look out for them so they can keep coming back to work. You don't want people to quit on you and go start tinting windows on their own. I don't care to offer tint anymore. It's too much BS, but I've always wondered how often you guys end up pulling door panels to tint. Some cars have ass bottom seals. What about dirty sedans with a bunch of dust under the rear windshield? So he's asking me, how often do we pull door panels as window tinters? That's a good question. Me personally, I rarely pull door panels. I do what's called two-staging. When I apply my window tint, which means that I roll the top edge of the window down, apply the tint, roll the window back up, and then tuck the bottom edge of the tint into the top of the door or into the door panel. That's how I tint windows. But yeah, so I don't often pull door panels, and honestly, if cars are like super old, like it's 2020, if your car is like an 04, 02, and you try to get your windows tinted, please don't come complain to me about little dirt and stuff, because older cars accumulate dirt and debris inside tight areas in the window that I can clean the best I can, but I mean, I'm not a miracle worker, I'm not a genius. So, I mean, I'm doing the best I can, but you still see something right there. Damn, bitch, the car damn near as old as us. Like, shit. Ain't nobody checking for this old ass piece of shit. But yeah, some cars have ass bottom seals. What about dirty sedans with a bunch of dust? So what about the dirty sedans with the dust at the bottom of the rear windshield? Like, when I go to clean the bottom of the rear windshields and I go to apply the tint, honestly, that dot matrix at the bottom, if there is a lot of dirt and stuff, I mean, I'll take a vacuum cleaner and get it if I have to. I just clean it. Like, if it's dirt and stuff, I clean it. And if it don't come off, then it just don't come off. Like, people are really understanding. Like, I mean, if they know they're driving a 02 Honda Accord and they got all this gunk up there, they're not gonna expect you to be like getting all that stuff out of there. Or if you tell them like, yo, like, that's a lot of shit, I can't get to it, like, they're gonna be very understanding. Like, you don't have to. People are really chill for real. Like, I mean, especially when they have, if it's a brand new car, they're probably gonna be a little bit more, you know. But then you don't have that to worry about. That brand new cars are a lot easier to tint because they're brand new. They don't have a lot of dirt and dust in places, so you can clean the window and it comes out really beautiful. So, and people with older cars are really not hard to please when it comes to window tint because they have an older car. They're not really trying to impress anyone. They probably just want to put some tint on the windows because it's hot outside. So, I mean, if it's dirty, just tell them. They'll be fine. And if they get to tripping, tell them to take that shit to somebody else. Trust me, somebody else can pull up and get their windows done. Don't worry about it. Alright, is a plotter worth buying or spend time custom cutting everything? I mostly detail, so tinting is second stream of income. Now, somebody took it upon themselves to go ahead and reply back to him before I could put my video out there. So I'm gonna read y'all his answer to his question since Mr. Turner wants to do a partner Q&A with me, since he wants to answer questions too. He said, if tint is a second form of income, a plotter would be your best bet. Hand cutting is an art and takes a good amount of time to perfect. So he's saying if you're just starting out window tinting, you should get a plotter. Do I agree with that? I agree and I disagree. It depends on what your money looking like. Because plotters are a couple $1,000s brand new. I don't know how much they're running used. Because if I can find one used, honey, I'm going to get one. But plotters are a good thing to have because it will save you on wasting tint. They will save you on messing up cuts on windows. So I definitely, I do see why he would say get a plotter if you're just starting out. But I custom cut. I didn't even know that's what it was called. I custom cut all my windows. That's how I was taught. And I never was taught how to use a plotter. I didn't even know a plotter existed until this year. Like I said, my dad been doing this my whole life. So I've always seen him custom cut. I didn't even know there was a machine that would cut tint to windows until this year. So, I mean, hand cutting doesn't seem too hard to me. I feel like using a plotter would be harder because you have certain windows that drop down and move when they're rolling up and down. And when you go to use a plotter and you go to cut the tint out, you have to cut it longer to the window. I don't know. I've never used one, so I'm a little confused. I don't know how to use one. I've never used one, so. Is a plotter worth buying? I really can't answer that question because I've never used one to know if it's worth it, but I would say it is worth it as long as you get the training on how to use it and you're able to cut windows. I mean, of course it's gonna come with trial and error, just like custom cutting would. So I would say go ahead. If you have the money to get the plotter, I would definitely say go ahead and get the plotter and get some training to come along with it so you can know how to use it. But if you don't have the money to get the plotter and you're just getting started, custom cutting will get you through there just as fine. I think that's the last of my questions. So I think that's the last of my questions. Hopefully this video was informative. Yes, so that's the end of this video. This is my first Q&A video, my first YouTube video, my first window tinting video. If you like it, please comment any more questions or any questions you may have down below. I will answer all the questions that you have. Please ask me anything. Please subscribe to my OnlyFans. Ask me any questions on OnlyFans. Tip me on OnlyFans. These videos are not like easy to make. They take a lot of time, a lot of effort. And so if you want to tip me on OnlyFans, I greatly appreciate it. Content you want to see, please do let me know in the comments down below. You can let me know on my Instagram. I will link both my business Instagram and my personal Instagram down below. You can look at it. Thank you again. Thank you. And have a blessed and beautiful day.